Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to see the most powerful tool for marketers, businesses, and writers, that is Copy.ai tool. This AI tool will help us to write emails, product descriptions, captions in just few seconds. So let's dive in and explore this tool, its features, the platform, everything. Copy.ai tool is a AI powered tool that helps us to write high quality contents effortlessly. So the use cases can be marketing teams, freelancers, sales teams, startups, entrepreneurs. From writing Instagram captions to blog posts to even about the emails, cold outreach emails, it has thousands of templates in it that we can use and we can generate our workflows in that manner. So once we go into this page, we can see platform over here. It shows the overview about how it works, what are the contents. There are different videos on these about what are workflows, how should we build a workflow, and then it also tells us about creating a brand voice, actions, tables, and these are some of the use cases like the marketing team can use for the content creation, the operations team can use for lead plus account intelligence. In this manner we have different use cases over here, and we can see any of the use case and we can take help out of this. These are some of the resources about the vlogs regarding the Copy AI, the webinars, what are the upcoming webinars. We can also view those things over here, and if we need any help we can contact the support, or we can go over here and choose the help center. This is the pricing and it depends upon the usage of a person. This is GTM AI. It tells us about how GTM AI plays role in marketing team, sales team. We can also get a demo by just clicking over here, and once we log in, this is our Copy AI dashboard. We'll see through each of the resources about how to create workflows, about what are chat sections over here, the configurations, and we'll go deeper and deeper into this. So in Copy AI dashboard, we have things like get started, which helps us to learn very basics of how to run and operate workflows. Here are some of the tutorial videos. So this thing has a content of what is workflow, and then it also helps us to see how to customize your workflows, and later on we can also see about what are actions, how to run a workflow and scale with tables, how to integrate workflows into your tech stack. Over here is the help center, and we also have workflow library that have ready to go templates. So we can create new workflows or chat or folder section by just clicking over here, and we have our team spaces. We can create new team space, and we can also switch between general and personal. In this manner we'll be exploring the entire dashboard. Let's first start with the workflows. So let's first start with what is workflow. A workflow is basically a blueprint that tells us how to start and finish if we want something to get done. Here's a different library that has powerful ready to go templates. We can click over here and we can view, we can create SEO optimized content brief, we can generate product descriptions, we can also create blog post, and then we can find phone numbers of a contact, we can enrich person from email address. So let's try how can we start using the generate product descriptions. We'll just click on try this, and then we'll have our workflow over here. We'll input whatever is required, and then it will refine product inputs, it will brainstorm ideal target audience, and then generate product description. So these tasks are automated and structured. So after our input, these tasks will happen automatically and we'll get a product description at the last. We'll input the name of the product, we'll provide the product description. I've taken a sample example over here. We'll provide the product specifications, the target format, that is website product page, the minimum characters length of the final description, and how much should be the maximum character length. And then we'll just click on run workflow, and it has started. Over here we'll just wait for a few seconds so that we can understand what exactly is happening. And we can also, till that time this happens, here something is coming but it's still happening, so we have to let it finish completely. We'll pause the video till that time, and once it's done I'll show you. Okay, so it's done. So this is the product inputs. It's refining the product inputs over here, and then it's brainstorming the ideal target audience, who would be the ideal customers for this, and so that it helps in selling this product. And then it will give us a product description over here. So in this manner we got our first workflow successfully. Here's a table that will show us all the things that we'll be running. So we can just click on new. We can provide the names, descriptions, specifications, formats, minimum and maximum characters. And let's say if we have 10 items over here, we can run all at the same time, and it will refine the product inputs, brainstorm ideal target audience, and it will generate product description. It will definitely take few minutes, but we will get in just 4 to 5 minutes all the descriptions. Whether it's 1 or whether it's 20, we'll be able to just get it in few minutes. So it saves a lot of time and it will boost the productivity. Now let's see the chat section. First of all, we'll get all the items that we have performed, workflows and chats included over here, and then we can just search. Then we'll click on chats. We'll get our latest chats, or we can also create the new. So I have already used this, and over here we can see that we have option to choose GPT 3.5 or Claude 3. If we have the pro plan, we can also use GPT 4, Claude 3 Opus. From here we can create the new chat, and over here we have the edit option, in which we can choose to bold our text or to do it italics, underline. It has different headings, and here we can order, make it the ordered list or the bullet list or code. We can also remove the formatting by just clicking over here. So let's choose the new chat, and once the new chat is selected, we'll just put what we need over here. Generate 10 Instagram captions for Fashion Week, and then it will generate the Instagram captions for us. Then we can add it to editor, and we can edit in a way however we want. We can also copy it from here, and we can just put in our thing, and over here we can attach files whatever we want. We can browse the prompts. For example, email marketing, we can use such prompts, or social media, Instagram captions, we can use such prompts. YouTube video descriptions, we can use such prompts, and we can just click on prompts. We can add brand voice, which we'll see later on in this video about how to create the brand voice and then how to use it. In this way, the chat section will give us the replies according to our brand voice. We don't have to always mention what we need. We just have to mention about the brand voice, like how our brand would stand out, what are the main missions and things of our brands, and then we can just click over here, and then it will always generate the replies according to the brand voice. In this way, we can use the chat system, and we can also clear chat if we don't want anything by just clicking over here. So now let's see how we can create the brand voice of our company. We'll just click on configurations over here and we can see the brand voice, which allows users to create AI generated contents that would match the unique brand tone and style. We'll see on view brand voice, we already have brand voice over here. I have just made one. To create a new one, we'll just click over here and we'll put the content in order to analyze the brand voice, and we'll just click on analyze brand voice. It will take few seconds. So it is basically a fashion industry and it shows how the fashion industry would use the bold stylish brand voice in order to send emails and social media posts. We'll just save this brand voice, and over here in brand voices we can see that we have our brand voice mentioned here. So when we go into chat section and then we'll click on the Instagram captions, we'll generate the 10 Instagram captions for the fashion week, and we'll click the brand voice of our company and we'll just give it that. So it will then generate the captions according to the tone and style of our company. In this way you can clearly see the captions that it has given us first were completely different from the one over here. We can just add this to the editor and we can see that the captions that are over here was first without introducing the brand voice, and now according to our brand it gave us the bold, and the captions over here are just very unique so that it can speak the tone of our company. So now let's see the infobase feature of the Copy.ai. We'll just click on configuration. Over here we have infobase. Infobase is served as a centralized repository for essential information that can be easily accessed and utilized when generating content. So if we have any infobases, we will just see over here, and if we have never created any of the infobase, it will show us how to use the infobase. We can just click on create, and I have a sample over here. Like I have provided the name and I've entered the text of how I want my infobase to be like. I'll just save it, and now I'll use this feature in my chats. So I'll just go over here and I want a landing page headline for Time Tracker Pro. I'll just go on chats, I'll click over here, I'll provide here my input, and I'll just click on this. So it will generate a page headline according to the Time Tracker Pro infobase that I've provided earlier. In this way we can use the infobase and brand voice, and we can just modify our chats and workflows. The API keys over here are something that are a unique string of characters used to authenticate and authorize access to certain features in Copy.ai. So if you upgrade our plan you will be able to see this, but for now we do not have access to this feature. In this way we'll be using Copy.ai to create content effortlessly and to boost productivity. It also saves a lot of time. We can create workflows or chats, and we can also watch tutorial videos over here. And I think this is one of the very powerful tool that is going on, that is in trend recently. So I hope you liked this lecture and will create more such videos. If you like, please share, subscribe, comment, and let me know if you want any other videos on any other AI tool. I'll create that for you. Thank you.